So here it is, the awakening for Elric. This is what you gotta do. Step 1, I gotta collect all of his items here. So, not Ember. Elric. Let's go get his... I have this already. Well, not yet, but I will have that. So, we're gonna need the gold orc. And this is chapter 13, Elite. So, let's go. I'm gonna farm for this for a while here. Sweep. There's one. And there's one. Just one? Oh my god, that sucks. There's two. Hey, they switched. So they switched up the... If you guys noticed, they switched up the... How many times you can actually get it. Because before it was constantly 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. But now it's different. I got 1 on the first try. I got 2 on the second try. And I got the what is that? Interstellar Merchant. Perfect. And I got 2 here. So pretty sick. Let me go back and use the merchant. Alright, so I'm back. I used the merchant, and also in the meantime I changed my shirt. I got a haircut. I did a lot of things while I was using the merchant, but I'm back now, guys. And it's finally time to craft the gold ore thing, dragon, whatever it is. This item is finally complete. Over with, done with. Now, after that, the best thing to do, guys, before you do the second part of the quest, which is the dojo, what you have to do is, I recommend go and enchant his item. Alright, it's gonna immediately make him stronger, so it's more usable, obviously, right? So here I am. I'm gonna enchant this bad boy here. The only thing is, it's gonna take a while, so I'm gonna do my usual routine and fast forward through this. So fast forward.
Yeah, this is gonna take forever now. I'm gonna keep talking like I always do. I'll tell you guys a quick story about myself here. I just don't know what to do. I'm actually pretty tired, man. Always. The boys is taking forever now again, like always. I'm gonna use a bunch of these and a bunch of those. Bunch of those. Let's use 8 of those. Let's use 3 of those. 7 of these. Oh, 1 of those. 8 of these here. Come on, 3 more. 8 of these. I'm gonna use 8 of these for sure. No, don't use that. Go back. Don't use that. Scroll down here. Let's use 3 of these. Let's use 1 of those. 1 of those. And I have 16 of those I can use. So let's keep using 16 of those. Yep, 1 more. Here we go. Next one. I got 11 of these I can use. Whew. 8 of these. Let's keep going with these. 8 of these as well. 11 of these ones. And I'm still going here. Wow, it's still taking forever here. 7 of those. 3 of those. There are those are my good blue items. Taking forever here. Man. 2 of those. 8 of those. And I always make sure I keep 10 of everything. That's why I'm only using the extra ones. 5 of those. 11 of those. Yep. 8 of these here. Are we near the end? We're close to the end. Let's use 10 of these here. And what else can I do here? Let's use some of these green. Yeah, I can use these green ones here to finally finish it off. Keep going here with a bunch of these things.
Alright, finally finished. That took forever. Let's see the increase in stats here. Boom! There it is. I got a nice increase in physical attack, health, some armor, a bunch of good things for Elric there, so he should be a lot stronger now. Let's check out his stats really quickly here before I can actually finish his second quest of the promotion here. And his physical attack is not that bad, but mostly I'm looking at his health there, which is pretty good. I got like 2,000 increase. Anyways, here we are in part number 2. What he has to do in the second part of his quest, guys, he's got to finish the dojo bloody arena for the males 10 times actually. So it's going to take you 2 days. Hopefully you're lucky to get them back to back, which I wasn't. I got the first 5 on a Sunday, then the next 5 were open today, which is Wednesday. Alright, so I have to wait a couple of days in between, which is not that bad. Anyways, this is a quick example of what you can do for this arena. At level 90, it shouldn't be bad at all. I went with just a bunch of different heroes here, some magic, some physical, and you can just auto fight this all the way through. So this should be easy as hell. But I can't wait to see this Elric in action. I mean, I love the way that he looks. I've seen his look, so I can't wait to finally finish off his third part here. So here we go. Come on, battle, finish already. Alright, the greatest thing about those Dokras is he's Alistar's worst nightmare. Every time you gotta face an Alistar, use Dokras. Those little porcupine thingies will always absorb most of Alistar's attacks there. Alright, here we go here. Everybody attack all at once. And a couple more attacks here, and this is done. Let's go, 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 let's go. And boom, there it is. Finally finished, guys. Alright, so here we are, part 2. All set. Let's finish this off. And let's check out some details. Look at that. Slim is number 1. Alright, so let's go into the quest part here. And here it is. Complete Bloody Arena 10 times. Let's accept this quest. And after we connect a bunch of times, here it is. Part number 3. Elric, what does he gotta do? Elric must complete chapter 14, Predator and Prey, on heroic mode without him or any of his teammates being killed in action. Alright, so let's go. And pretty much everybody has to survive, alright? So that's why you wanted to enchant his item before. Because you want him to survive here. Let's go and try to... Let me just see here really quickly here. I'm gonna go... Leon for protection. And I love Dokras because he supports. I'm gonna go with Jazzy Jazz. And let's do Arcturus. I like Arcturus for some freezing and McDeezing. But maybe I should have used some DPS, huh? I might have been better off using some more DPS heroes, but it might not be necessary because all my guys are fully upgraded and stuff like that, so this level shouldn't be too hard. Plus Jasmine will heal everybody up, so I think I'll be alright. So let's keep going here. Come on, come on. Wait a minute. Yeah. Alright, let's go. Take out that Alistair. But, like I said before, Alistair, no use for Dokras. Ooh, Elric. He's drawing pretty low on health there, but he's, I guess, halfway is pretty low. Be strong and do not falter. Don't worry, I won't. And let's use these 3 right now. I'm going to use these 3 ultimates. But nothing else. Everything else will remain. Now I can use Jasmine. Use Jasmine now, get all of my healing back. Because that Mortis is going to be trouble here. Ooh, what happened? Mortis stopped attacking? Alright. So that's stage 2. Last and final stage here. Let's go with... let's freeze everybody real quick. Arcturus, do your thing, baby. Now I'm going to use... Oh, bad timing. I should have waited for that, but I don't think it's going to matter either way. Alright, so everybody's asleep now. That Beltor, man, he's good. Alright, now let's use some healing again. This is where Gizmo would have came in really nice, I think. A nice ultimate from Gizmo here. It would have been GG. Good God. Game over. But anyways, it's still game over. Enrique there just wants to hang around for a little bit longer because he likes playing around. But no more. Behold! Victory is ours! Yes, Elric. It's all yours. Let's go. Huh. Complete that. Let's go back a little bit here. Woohoo! Complete! Elric transformed! Look at him. So majestic. Oh yeah. Elric looking awesome. Alright, let's confirm. Is he flying? Or what? What the hell? How the hell is he flying? He's hanging onto some chains there. I don't even know. Yep, he's definitely flying on a dragon. Oh, wait a minute. He might be underwater. Why the hell is there a fish right there at the bottom? I don't know if you guys see that, but there's a fish at the bottom of his thing there. Alright, so anyways, let's finish this job off right here. There's Elric. Man, he looks awesome. I love the way that Elric looks. Here it is, new ability. Let's check out his latest ability, Engraved Blade. So this ability, guys, is tricky to understand. A runic inscription appears on Elric's sword in one of 3 colors, bringing an additional effect to all of his abilities. Red grants lifesteal, green additional damage based on enemies' health, and yellow reduces enemies' energy. Alright, so let's see how much they increase by. So it's 18.9%, 3,700 if he deals damage, and 300 lifesteal. So hit this up. Come on. Alright, I'm just gonna use all of it right now. Why is my background? Alright, so I'm clicking on his skill to upgrade, and his picture, it's going through and clicking on his picture too. So it's clicking two things at once, which is really strange. Picture misbehaving there, but bang, there we go. So that's as much as I can take him, 21. Alright, go back. Go back. So Elric is finished, guys. There we go. Another awakened hero to the hero pool. Next up is a question whether I'm gonna do Namtar, this devil here, or do I want to go with this little cute little thing, Aqua. I'll wait for your guys to let me know. Alright, let me know today on this video what you guys think I should do. Should I go with Aqua? Should I go with Namtar? The only thing is Aqua was just released. Alright, so it's gonna be a while before we can get his stones, so he's gonna be at 3 stars for a while. On the other hand, Namtar is at 6 stars and he's halfway to 7, so maybe I should just go with Namtar. It makes more sense. I'm kind of leaning towards Namtar right now, guys, because what's the point of having a 3-star awakened hero, right? Let me know what you guys think anyways, but I'm leaning towards Namtar. So let's take, really quickly, let's head over to the forge, alright? Because I just want to show you guys what you should do as soon as you awaken a hero, alright? Once you awaken him, go to the forge and boom, forge him. That was a weak forge. What the hell? All he's doing is getting physical armor. There we go, that's a nice one. So just do this for a while, you know, and raise his stats up, alright? Should help him out a lot. And I'm just going to keep doing this for a while. Spend coins. You don't have to spend your gems on this because I don't know if it's worth it. You're pretty much just increasing the stats of one item. So I don't know how far you want to take that with gems. But take it as far as you can with gold, because you can always regenerate your gold. So here we are. And let's just go for a few more here. Nothing on that. Alright, that should be good enough. Alright, I want to take physical attack to 15. Perfect, 15. So here we go. Let's test them out here. Arena. Oh, I'm number 1. Okay, never mind. I was going to go, let's go Epic Arena, but I'm number 2 in this one. So we can't attack anybody there. But what I'm going to do is go into the treasure cave. And let's plunder and test them out in a fight. Hopefully I get a level 90 top really hard. Yes, level 90. Let's go. He's got a Riley in the front. But I'm going to try to do some kind of a team here with Elric in the front. 7-star Elric. He should be very strong here. And after this, I'm going to test out his stats with Drago. Because right now, Drago was my number 1 tank. I'm going to test out Elric's tankiness with Dragos after this. But for now, let's use this. And what else? Let's do Gizmo. Where's Gizmo? There he is. And Thorcrest. This is a pretty cool team. I'm going to use this team. There is no physical attack on this team though, which kind of sucks. Maybe I should have had a physical attacker. But I just want to check out how good Elric can withstand, you know, all this attack. Because there is a lot of attack coming at him from Alistar, from Raxius, Ariel. These are all pretty much DPS heroes here. So let's see if he survives for a good amount. Because essentially that's pretty much all you want from your tank, guys, right? That's all you really need. You just need them to survive as much as possible to give your DPS heroes a chance to take them out. Alright? And the best thing about Elric, don't forget now, is Elric is not a special tank in one area. Alright? He's a mixed tank. Don't forget that. So let's check out the details here, which Mortis, Gizmo did a lot of damage, but I do like Elric there. I think he did pretty cool. So yeah, like I said before, don't forget this guy is great at being a tank for both physical and magic teams, all right? So if your opponent is running a full physical team, you can easily counter that, put Torsten in, or Leon, or somebody like that, and they'll just withstand physical attacks all day. If they're running all magic, you can put Vincent in. Elric is the best at dual tanks because he's great at both. So let's just check out his stats really quickly here. What I'm really interested right now is his defense. Maxed health, physical armor, magic armor, and dodge. Lifesteal. Okay, so his max health, 37,000, and another 23,000. What is that? 50, 60,000. So 61,000 in max health. Let me check out Drago, which is right next to him. And Drago is 31,000 plus 6. He's only at 30. So that's nothing. That's double Drago's health. Are you kidding me? Am I seeing this right? Yeah, that's right. 37,000 and 23,000. And Drago only has 31,000 plus 6. So it's 37 to 61. Damn, that's crazy increase. So let's check out his physical armor is 1,200 plus 400. It's about 1,700 physical armor. Drago's 1,900. Almost 1,000. Yeah, 1,900, let's say. So Drago still has better physical armor than Elric. How about magic armor? 1,400, let's say. And Drago here has 2,000 and like 300. So his defense, Drago's defense is still a lot better. He can still take hits better than Elric. But the good thing about Elric is he's almost double the HP, which means that he's going to probably last a little bit longer. Alright, so that's what it kind of means. I feel like they're even now. Because before, Drago was just so much better than Elric. Well, now Elric awakened with his awakened items. He's even with Drago, so you can go with either one, I think. Yeah. Alright, guys, so I think that's about it for the Elric Awakening. I hope you enjoy Elric. He's pretty cool. If you need a tank, you know, and you want to go with Elric, I'm not going to blame you, alright? Go for him. He seems pretty awesome. I'm going to do a lot more testing on him, and you'll definitely see him in, you know, all my future videos, right? So, end it off here. I'll see you guys next time on the next Awakening here, alright? So, till then, have a good morning, good afternoon, and have a good night.